Hey chosen one, I am back with yet another video. Thank you so much for your time. It will not be wasted nor go unnoticed. You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me, and God is going to continue to bless you in all of your endeavors. So I just want to get on right now and this is a message that has transpired. This is a message that has happened to me, okay? When God said it's time for the testimony, then I will share it, but probably not. This weekend, there were a lot of things that transpired and it kind of snowballed, if you will. And it was just a lot of emotions. It was a lot of proximity. And I feel like this video needs to be titled Proximity is Power, because who you're around is what you become. Who you're around, you may not be doing what that person may be doing. You may have stopped doing what that person was doing, and you used to participate, willingly and freely. But once God enters into your life, you don't look the same. You don't talk the same. You don't walk the same. You're just not the same, because that is how it is, Starting off in this world, we're pure, we're innocent, we have all these ambitions, we have all these goals, coming up. They'll be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you really genuinely want to be that. But once you are confined to this world, you become the world. Your image becomes of the world. And with that being said, that's why you have to be saved by the renewing of your mind. That's why you're a new creature. All right. And I just feel like it was very embarrassing, okay? It was very embarrassing because it wasn't even me. It was not even me, you know what I'm saying? But it was somebody who I was around, and I love this person to death. I would, do anything for this person, but God will have things happen around you and not necessarily to you when you're somewhere where you ain't got no business. When, God is telling you to do something and you have that discernment, you have that gut feeling. You know how you may say, or somebody around you may say, dang, something told me I shouldn't have gone that way. Dang, something told me I shouldn't have said that. And if you are not obedient, if you are around people who mean you no good, if you're around those who don't belong where you belong, or if you're around people who can't go where you're going, God will basically allow you or the other people around you to make a complete fool out of themselves, or make a complete fool out of yourself. So I just feel like this title needs to be Proximity is Power, because, there are different types of power. There's different realms of power. All right. You have the power of the Most High, very anointing, righteous. And then you have the power of the enemy, who is sent here to steal, kill, and destroy. And I'm just going to say, when people are battling their demons, and when people are on their own walks of life, and as a chosen one, if you are escalating each and every day, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You are elevating in all areas of your life because you want better for yourself. If you are surrounded, or if you even are in proximity of those people who are depreciating, all right? Same thing like in a car. You get a new car, and as soon as you drive it off the lot, it begins to depreciate. Same thing when it comes to proximity is power. I've learned a lot, and honestly, I've already talked to the Most High about it. He's forgiven me. But it's just the fact that, God already told me what I was supposed to be doing and who I was supposed to be around. And sometimes God has us in isolation so that He can get the glory out of it. That's why when you walk in your purpose, He gets the glory out of it. We all have a certain purpose, and some people are just skating by. I don't want to skate by at all. I don't want to skate by. I want to be financially stable. I want to be the person that I say, hey, God has already done this for me, which I do, of course. In plenty of my content, I owe Him all the praise and I owe Him all the glory, because He has transformed me in many ways than one. I don't even think the same. I don't walk the same. I don't talk the same. And I got stuck. it was just very traumatic for me. I'm not gonna hold you, because it was just like things just got out of hand so fast, and I feel like God was telling me to do something, and I did it, but it was like I just didn't move the way I should have moved, but it breaks my heart because, God will send people in your life to teach you lessons, whether they're here for a lifetime or whether they're here for a long time. You can meet somebody tomorrow and they can do and make you feel and motivate you to do things that somebody that you know for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You know this person for 10 plus years, and the person that you met yesterday is nothing like them. You don't have the same energy and things of that nature. But I'm very aware. I'm very, how can I put it? I take preventative measures. Did I say that? I think so. I said it right. Preventative measures to make, you know what I mean? Shoot, you know what I mean. I do things to prevent, okay? Things that ain't got no business happening, okay? But I just felt like the things that transpired were not inevitable. And I take full responsibility because I put myself, even though I was not doing, you know what I'm saying, the things that were going on, I wasn't saying and participating in those certain things, I was still around it, so in the spirit it said guilty by association. And this is a very transparent video because I'm still shocked. And this morning when I was doing my testimonials, my devotionals and everything, as I always do, I really talked to him and I asked him, and I think you should ask him as well. This video is not about me, but like I say, I always create content for others to not make the same mistakes that I made, because I made that mistake of surrounding myself with certain people who have no business being in my circle. All right, I can't thrive in that energy. I can't thrive and survive in that environment. And yes, it does hurt to retract myself, but it's going to hurt even more if, you know what I'm saying? I was about to say something, but okay, it will hurt even more to disappoint my father. The opinions and the thoughts of others should not be secluded to just one person. The opinions and thoughts of others should only surround the Most High. You should only care what God thinks, and it's easier said than done because, with the discernment, when you're walking in your purpose, you can't care what other people think. And I'm not gonna hold you, I've had problems with that. Sometimes I struggle with it from time to time. I can't believe I'm being this transparent, but hey, this is what God told me to do, so I'm doing it. I'm being obedient because I'm tired of getting disciplined in the spirit. All right, because like I said, we are human beings, have a spiritual experience. That's why, you hear the old heads or, the older people say, oh, I feel something in my spirit. It's true. All right, especially if the spirit is pure. And I have to watch what I say on this video because I feel like this person is going to watch the video, but I want that person to watch the video because you have to know that proximity is power. So guess what, chosen one? When you are around somebody who has nothing but negative things to add to your life, it's not going to cancel out. You have to be the one to have that discipline. You have to be the one to make sure that, hey, this environment is not for me. People might say that I'm being different or I'm being stank or bougie. Yes, because I have a higher purpose and calling on my life. I can't be at the bottom of the barrel like crabs in a bucket clawing at everybody and everything when God has already fought my battles for me. That makes absolutely no sense. And there's something that I want to say, but I can't say it, but I'm going to try to say it the way I want to say it. Eventually, people, just like Maya Angelou said, the famous saying, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So, a lot of people will show you exactly who they are, but are you going to put your pride aside? Are you going to put your heart aside? Are you going to put your mind aside and pay attention to what they're telling you? Are you going to take that extra step and say, hey, I love you, but I just can't. I protect my energy. I protect my peace because I've came so far. So what do I look like surrounding myself around people who doesn't equate to what I have going on. And that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to ramble. But Chosen One, like I said before, this is kind of, it's not Tuesday, but I got a testimony, okay? But no, seriously, just watch who you hang around. You know, because it's like, you know, guilty by association. Depending on who you're around, people are going to bleed on you. Is that going to be a positive thing or a negative thing? It's always up to you, Chosen One. So just please, for the sake of me, please, please, please watch who you surround yourself with. Watch who you let into your energy, because it may have nothing to do with you. You may just be there, just to be there, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But your light is so bright, Chosen One, you cannot be in dark rooms for too long, because you begin to illuminate. You get what I'm saying? And when, you know what I'm saying, when you're in a dark space or a dark area with dark entities and with dark people, I just got a revelation from the Most High, speaking of darkness. But you have to watch out, because people will tell you who, if they don't show you who they are, they will eventually tell you. And this person has told me, and I'm just getting revelation. And it blows my mind, because once you have that relationship with the Most High, you will begin to understand things. You will begin to get downloads that only you and God know about it. You know, so that's all I wanted to say. Just watch who you hang around, please, for the sake of me. Like I say, I create my content, and you know what I'm saying, I come on here and be transparent so that you don't make the same mistakes I made, because you will be sorry and you will be embarrassed and you will beat yourself up about it. All right, so Chosen One, thank you for your time. Of course, if you or anybody can relate to this video, go ahead and like it. And not on top of that, slow down, Jazz. And on top of that, if you have been battling with this, go ahead and testify in the comments. All right, don't be scared. All right, Chosen One, thank you for your time. I love you so much, but God loves you more. Dream, snooze, or choose. Dream, snooze, or lose. You choose. Until next time, baby.